What's up, guys? It's James here with It's Your Life, help with anxiety, panic, and depersonalization. I want to do a quick video on something I think is incredibly important when it comes to anxiety, depersonalization, whatever, tired mind, whatever you want to pick your poison, whatever you're dealing with. The topic is smartphones. Yes, I'm making this video on a smartphone, so it seems kind of hypocritical, but and how poisonous smartphones are on your mind. Not because of the fact of whatever information you're taking in, but today's society, everybody has a smartphone in their hand all the time. It's crazy. No one ever has any downtime anymore. Kids have no idea how to just be bored anymore. I'm sorry, this damn camera. There we go. Nobody's ever bored anymore. They're constantly having something to do. But, that's cool. It's nice to have something to do, but at the same time, your brain is not designed to have constant information intake all day, every day, all the time while you're awake. You have to give your brain time to just relax. As humans, we need that. We gotta have time to relax. And I think that's one of the reasons that there's a massive increase on anxiety and panic, anxiety, panic, and depression, for that matter, in America right now, is because of the fact that nobody ever gives their brain a chance to relax and just rest. I don't care if you're just scrolling through Facebook looking for something you like. When you're scrolling through Facebook, your brain is processing every single letter that you see on a subconscious level and is looking for things that you want to see or whatnot, even though you don't realize it. How do you think you notice something that you like? Your brain's processing everything, not just the stuff that you want to look at. It's processing everything, and people are taking in so much information compared to even 10 years ago. Even 10, 15 years ago, the amount of information we take in on a daily basis is absolutely insane compared to then, because of smartphones, because of Facebook, because of Instagram, because of Twitter, and just constantly taking in information, never getting a break from it. And even when you're not doing something active in your environment, you're sitting there on your phone when you should be relaxing, letting your mind rest, and you're constantly, because you don't want to be bored, constantly scrolling, and whether you realize it or not, your brain's processing everything faster, more information, faster, and it never gets a break. And our technology has passed our evolution. Our brains are not meant to handle the kind of technology that we have today. We're not meant to take in that much information on a daily basis. There's a reason that after you take a super hard test, like, I don't know, college kids, you'll know what I mean, like the ACT or SAT that you take before you go to college. There's a reason after you take that giant test that you get out of there and you're like, God, I can't stop hearing or seeing math problems, and I can't stop, my mind is just blitzed, and I just feel almost just tired and drunk, like I can't think, because your mind is, done so much thinking and processing during that time that it's just exhausted. And now we're doing that on a daily basis. We're just wearing our brains out, and people wonder why they're so stressed out all the time, or depressed, or whatever, because or they're getting headaches because of inflammation, because of they're just thinking and processing too much. Smartphones are not a good thing. Don't get me wrong, I use mine all the time for Google and for YouTube and stuff like that. And that's, and even I'm trying to cut down on it, and I'm not one of the people who looks at theirs 24/7. But and also for the fact that you drive people crazy when you're looking at your fucking phone all the time and not paying attention to them. Wish I could just slap people who do that. A couple of my friends, you know who you are. And like it drives people crazy. But we're not meant to take in that much information. Especially with anxiety, depersonalization, panic, you have to give your mind time to rest and to heal. You cannot be intaking information all the time. And I'm talking about Netflix too. I'm not talking about just smartphones. I'm talking about Netflix. I'm talking about all that stuff. If you really want to heal and put your time into healing, depersonalization, panic, whatever, put your time into exposure therapy, into doing things, into reconnecting with the world around you. Stop watching movies. Stop playing on your fucking smartphone. Get involved in your world. Do things that are going to get you emotional. Do things that are going to get you feeling your outside world and your environment, whether it's running, jogging, weightlifting, fishing, hunting, going to the library, whatever people do in cities, go to eat with friends, whatever. Get involved in your world. Stop staring at a damn phone like I'm doing right now. And because I promise you, whether you realize it or not, you are wearing your brain out. And that blue light, you've got to start turning those screens off at least an hour and a half before bed, because that's an evolutionary thing. That's an ancient thing that goes on in our minds. That blue light wakes your brain up, and what it signifies is the fact of when you look outside, when the sun comes up in the morning, it puts out a bluish light over the horizon, which is intended to wake our brains up and to wake us up for the day. And an orange light is signifying when the sun's going down and when we're fixing to get ready to go to bed. And there's actually, I don't know if Androids have it, but I know iPhones do because I use it on mine. There's a nighttime mode or night shift mode or something like that on the screen, to where you can do it and it'll block out most of the blue light and give your phone more of an orangish tint. And I set mine for where it goes off into the orangish tint at 6 p.m. every night, and then goes back at 6 a.m. to the regular every morning, to the blue light. But I promise you, it keeps your brain actively engaged. And if you shut it off an hour and a half before bed and read or meditate or draw or do something like that, it's going to help you go to sleep, and it's going to help your brain relax too in the long run. And it's very good for you. But get off those damn smartphones. Get off of Netflix. Get off your laptop. Get off your tablet. Whatever. Spend time relaxing your brain. And get away from scrolling all the time. You don't have to have something to do all the time. And it takes a lot of discipline, because I'll be honest with you, I did do it for a while. And I realized, like, God, I spend so much of my time looking at this stupid phone. And it's addicting. It really is. Whether people realize it or not. I mean, it is an addiction. And you've got to get away. And it takes some self-discipline, but you need to be putting that phone down. Turn it off. Whatever you got to do to keep it away from you. Start turning it off. Start, putting it on silent, putting it on airplane mode. Turn it off before you go to bed. Do what you got to do. But you have to allow your mind time to heal, because you're intaking too much information looking at that damn smartphone all day. And I promise you, within a week of massively toning down your amount of time on screens, especially smartphones, but TV too, you will notice a significant impact on your quality of sleep, how stressed you are, everything. I promise it helps. Give it a try. If it doesn't work for you, you didn't do it right. But just give it a try. I promise you it'll help. This is stuff that I've noticed for my own self, and I've talked to other people about. But that's it for today. That's my rant on smartphones. Like and subscribe. Thank you guys. Hope I'm helping you. Leave some comments, questions, whatever you have. And hope everybody's getting better. And I hope this helps out. Thanks, guys.